48 guns stolen in 40 seconds. We'll show you the surveillance video tonight. Welcome inside the comfy and the dry confines of the Channel 13 studios. What the heck? First day of May?
Do not get me started.
Come on.
I had to bundle up today. I was about to wear a turtleneck to go with this, and I was like, maybe that's a bit too much. But I was like, I cannot be cold today. It is freezing out there.
Felicia came in our editorial meeting with the hood up.
I was so upset.
Grumpy.
Yeah, grumpy.
I'm carrying all these bags. There was no close parking space because everyone decided to come to work on a Monday.
Right,
there was
right.
nothing close.
It
So
was raining.
It was raining.
Windy.
The wind's really blowing the wind. So
awful.
I'm getting hit in the side of the head with
with rain.
I was so upset.
I know.
Yeah, she
Can we
said, I'm not talking to
Can
you,
we
Angela.
improve tomorrow at all?
We can improve tomorrow.
No.
'Cause it won't be as widespread or as steady.
Yeah.
But we're not quite done with the rain chances or the wind or the cool.
Oh, come on.
I know.
I know.
But it gets better.
There
it
we
gets
go.
better. We have some 70s in the 7-day.
Come on, it's so real. It's how we all feel.
It gets better, I promise. We still have some rain on live Doppler 13 radar this evening. The concentrated area of rain mainly north and east of Indianapolis, but this is the storm system that we're watching. And areas to our north had at times the rain mixing with some flakes of snow across parts of northern Indiana, northern Ohio, into portions of Michigan. This weather system's still close enough that we get some rain chances still through tomorrow. Looks to be mainly northeast early in the day, and then as we get into the later hours of tomorrow afternoon and evening, some additional showers possible. So it's not a steady rain start to finish, but it is still going to be very cool. Low 40s to start, low 50s to finish, and you can see that concentrated area of rain northeast for the most part early in the day. So there will be some dry time. And then tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, some additional spotty showers. I know. We want to say goodbye to the green, and we will. Once we get into Wednesday, we're going to be back into some sunshine and temperatures that will be close to 60.
Oh my
but our
gosh.
average high is close to 70.
Yeah, where is
So,
spring? I
it's
mean, the
coming.
spring temperatures, of course.
They're coming. I've got some 70s in the 7-day, and it's times just in time for the weekend. And it's the first big weekend of the month of May.
Right. Get the
So-
mini marathon on Saturday.
Yeah, all eyes will be on the mini, and right now it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Cool enough for the runners, upper 40s, low 50s to start. We'll climb from there with some sunshine into the 70s.
You know how dedicated she is with her dog? She got out and
I
did
did.
several miles today in the rain.
We got wet. I did a very poor job timing on radar how quickly the blobs were moving.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rosie, I think we've got maybe 10, 15 minutes. So we do a lap and we get wet and we come back.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, we could probably get one more.
You did a lot better than most of
I
us.
took a walk Saturday, and I was like, oh man, this is when I could have used the live Doppler 13 weather app because I was soaking wet. I was like, I could
got
just,
time.
I could run out, I could come back in. Maybe I just don't walk fast enough, but I was like, I had a fourth of the walk left to get home and
Right. And
soaking
Been
wet.
that way Saturday, Sunday,
Yeah,
and
tell me
today.
about it. I was at Victory Field waiting on the Indians
right,
to
I saw
play.
that.
The tarp was down. I was all excited. The sun was out.
Oh,
Then they
man.
announced, sorry, it's postponed because we can't get 5.5 innings in
Oh.
before the next round of rain.
Got it.
So
So you
got up.
got all the way to Victory and then
Oh,
had,
we were
to,
sitting in our seats.
had to leave.
Had to leave.
Did you
Oh,
get a
my
beer or a
goodness.
brat or anything?
I did have a brat. And I'll be back in August, I
Okay.
think, is my rain check in.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
They give you a
Oh, yeah,
that
they give
makes
you a
sense.
refund.
Okay.
Or, so.
That's so funny. Before I go, let me get a beer. Can I get a
Have
beer?
my beer and my brat, and then I'll go.
I'm not leaving here
The
without a
brat
beer.
was really good. And it just is a reminder of how beautiful Victory Field is.
great.
Just the downtown. I mean, it was a really nice day, but we were getting more rain, so they had to cancel the game.
It turned quickly. We
Yeah.
were walking Noblesville Sunday morning. Mark's like, I thought you said it was going to be terrible today. I'm like, just you wait, mister. Just you wait. And then it hailed at our house.
I know. I know.
Like
Yeah.
that grapple. So it was more like the little
Yeah.
small icy
I
pellets.
don't, it doesn't matter.
I know.
Any hail is too much
It's too
hail.
much.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the big stuff that does
You don't
damage.
want
Right,
that.
right.
It was still like, oh.
All right, we'll get back to Angela in a moment. We do want to talk about this incredible story that we saw on the early evening news. Friend of the show, Jenny Runovich, was down in Beech Grove today because she learned that this gun store had been robbed of thousands of dollars of guns, $30,000. these bad guys end up stealing a car and then ramming in, and Jenny has the whole story for us, including surveillance video. Check this out.
Well, this crime happened fast. Take a look at the tire tracks. Criminals used a stolen SUV to bust right through the building. Just watch the brazen burglary captured on camera.
They gave it hell to get in here.
Crooks use an SUV like a battering ram just after 3 a.m. Sunday. 4 hits and the Honda Ridgeline busts between concrete bollards and drives right into the gun store.
They basically took a size 11 foot and crammed it in a size 8 boot. You know, the damage speaks for itself.
$60,000 in damage to the building, $30,000 worth of guns gone. The owner of Beech Grove Firearms believes the burglars had been here before, knew the security, knew what they were after. No rifles, just handguns.
There was no question. They boom, bam. The smash and grab, a classic, and they pulled it off.
Again, watch the surveillance.
They crawl under. They go right to these 2 cases that you could see the damage. In the leader of the pack, he has the hammer. He starts busting the stuff.
48 guns in 40 seconds. Silencers, possibly stolen too, before the thieves run off to a second getaway car.
We've got 48 guns that are now scattered like Skittles. That too weighs on me.
Beech Grove Police, IMPD, and the ATF all now investigating. We do know that SUV used in the break-in was carjacked less than an hour earlier from a couple at a mobile home park near Washington and Shadeland on the east side of Indy. A police report shows a 16-year-old arrested for armed robbery. Back at Beech Grove Firearms, repairs are now underway, and the owner, who's former law enforcement, wants justice.
I sell a legal item. These criminals have now made it a tool of their trade.
So they hope to reopen this store by Thursday with some reinforced barriers. They already had extensive security. In fact, this is the first time in 15 years somebody breached it. In Beech Grove, Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
Crazy, isn't it?
You said incredible. I mean, just how bold and brazen these criminals were, and you can see how calculated it was. They had definitely been there before, the plan that they had before, during, and after, it was clear in the video. And then I appreciate what he's saying. Like, it weighs on me the fact that these weapons are now out in the street and obviously in the hands of the wrong people. And then, of course, not to be light on the damage that his business has suffered.
Right.
This is his livelihood. This is how he puts food on the table for his family.
That's right. All very good points.
What does that look like?
Right. So if you know anything about who did this, please call Crime Stoppers 262-TIPS. You don't have to give your name. Call with any information so they can find these guys and find the weapons. So, all right, let's go ahead and put the countdown clock up there, Felicia, because we are ready. The Indy 500, 26 days, 14 hours, 36 minutes away from the green flag dropping and the greatest spectacle in racing. Can't wait to be out at the track. Can't wait to be feeling 80 degrees and little beads of sweat as we get ready for, but the weather isn't doing any of that tonight or today or tomorrow. But there are so many fun things to do during the month of May. And Dominic Miranda was out at the Children's Museum to get it started.
This is officially May. Take a look at the milk spill behind me, honoring one of May's best traditions when it comes to the Indy 500, anticipation building up to the race, and a special delivery here at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis to get things started.
Guess what? It's May. It's May 1st. It's our favorite month of the year. And guess what?
The excitement builds as the calendar officially turns. The greatest spectacle in racing awaits.
May's my favorite month, just like a lot of people here in central Indiana.
IMS President Doug Bowles is fired up. That's why he, Roger Penske, and several others came to the Children's Museum of Indianapolis on Monday, delivering one of the signature symbols of the month of May. A kickstart to the month with events like the mini marathon, the Rev Party at IMS, but most importantly, getting the track ready.
One of our biggest challenges is, winter in Indiana, so getting our grass ready and everything on. Roger was in this morning. We walked about 6,000 steps, actually went through all the restrooms and concession stands, just making sure they're up to Penske perfect standards. So it's really exciting.
Busy as ever in preparation, even as it's still 10 days until drivers get on the track. Testing, qualifying, the Grand Prix, Carb Day, a Bryan Adams concert, all in store as we approach the 107th running of the Indianapolis 500. Like Christmas, but even better.
You know, this is a time that we all get excited for. There is anticipation for it. A lot of things going on, and our team's excited, our community's excited. Summer's around the corner. A lot of things at the Indianapolis 500 means when we get to have it on Memorial Day weekend.
A jam-packed month of May. We got Doug Bowles in a race car.
Number 14, that's an A.J. Foyt number. It's a good number for May.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, the anticipation builds to the Indy 500 at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. I'm Dominic Miranda, 13 Sports.
All right, Dom, nice going. And Doug Bowles out there, he's like a kid with that car out there.
Yeah, this
always
is his
wearing
moment.
the suit, always looking dapper. Can't wait to get it started. We got to get you out in a two-seater.
We do. We talked about this last year, Scott, and it still hasn't happened.
Okay, but you're up for it though. If we can get you in a two-seater with Mario Andretti, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Should I not be up for
No,
it? Let me look
you
at
should
Angela's
do it.
eyes. Angela, blink twice. Don't look at Scott. Blink twice if I should not do it.
I caught one blink. Did I miss a blink?
I mean, it's between myself and Angela.
Go for it. If it's up.
120 miles around the track, going on those 4 curves. It's awesome.
So how do they hit the curve? Like how fast?
They won't. Yeah.
Straight at it.
Yeah. You know,
You know
up
what I mean?
against
Like-
the turn, he doesn't brush the wall, but you feel like you're gonna, hit the wall. when you're going. But
Just
it's
give
so
me
much
one
fun.
turn, then let me out. I feel like my head's gonna be against the thing. Like, who knows?
Right. It's a great time, and what a great month it is.
It
And
is.
hopefully we'll get to the 70s at some point.
We
right?
will. We will by, we'll be close Thursday, Friday. If we don't get there, we will over the weekend.
Okay.
So we just have to make it through another cool day tomorrow. Grab the jacket if you're headed to the polls tomorrow.
Right.
And I throw the umbrella in. It's not going to be as heavy or as widespread as what we had today, but still a few showers possible tomorrow.
Do want to remind you that we are your home for everything in the month of May. The mini marathon is Saturday. Felicia and I will be out there between 6 and 10. Anne-Marie Tiernan, a cast of thousands. Dave Calabro, Frank Shorter, they'll be at the track. We've got people all along the route of this 13.1 mile half marathon. Can't wait to be all over that Saturday between 6 and 10 a.m. Channel 13, your place to watch it. So we'll be with you again tonight in about 45 minutes. Angela will have more on the extended forecast. We'll have the whole day's news coming up when we see it on Channel 13 in about 45 minutes. Good night.